Yo, what up? Your boy T here on a Monday. It's cold. It's early. We got a Lumix video. Shout out, Lummy. How you doing? Trolls have infiltrated Kelly's church and took photos. What? Drag car and going 190 miles per hour and lies. More lies. Hey, without further ado, let's get into this bad biatch.
And we're just trying to chill and have fun here. What's up? I'm just chilling, doing some streaming. No. I don't use the N-word anymore.
Liar.
I've said it before. There's clips of me saying it before, but I was much younger.
Yeah.
Nah, Lumix don't pay me. He should though. I should get at least 40% of all his money earnings.
Yeah, okay.
At least 40.
How about 0%? Get out of here.
I beat somebody.
What would I do if I seen Wings 007 walking randomly on the street, farting his general direction?
I mean,
first of all, Lumix, that is a goated intro, and what, like, it's not even a second in. Look,
hello.
You look like you just got done harvesting some wheat and started
literally,
valley. How's it going?
that hat is so ugly.
Yeah.
he looks more like he's spraying with Jebediah and Ezekiel to the old gods. So,
who are the old
tell
gods?
the story about this hat?
churning
No.
butter, you know.
Oh my god, not the
Amish.
podcast.
What's the story behind
This
that?
is authentic. This is authentic Amish hat I bought in upstate New York, and it's another COVID story because I got COVID on the way up to New York the first time.
Here we
Okay.
go.
So like, there's this whole big deal. Like, I didn't go to Niagara Falls, my wife, because I'm like, oh, I feel bad. Feel terrible. I'm gonna lay in bed, and I didn't want to go to Niagara Falls. I go, I'm fine. It's just some water over some rocks. So I felt bad about not going to Niagara Falls with her. So I'm like, all right, let's go to Amish country. You want to go see the Amish people? We'll go see
he was guilted. He didn't feel bad. Yo, he was guilted into
the Amish
taking her.
people. So we go up to the Amish country, and I got COVID-19 at this point. I don't know it. But I'm up there with all the Amish country,
All right.
and there's this young Amish man staring at me. Just, he had never quite seen a gentleman of my size and stature at this point in his life. And I was reciprocating. I was staring right back at him because I had never seen a young man
No, you
that
were
looked like
crying.
him with his haircut.
You were
So we
crying.
were just
You were
sitting there in the
scared.
store staring at each other, and I reach over and I buy a hat, try to break the ice.
There you go. Jeffy, I like to look at the Amish like,
So you got stared down into buying a hat. So you're a chump.
zoo attractions myself. Have you ever seen the Amish?
Such a bad hat.
I went up to and bought like gifts and stuff from like their shops, and they like make handmade gifts like out of spoons and stuff like that. Well, look,
Are we really eating noodles or spaghetti, whatever that is, directly in the camera? You freaking fat loser. And isn't this podcast in the morning? So like, what are you?
shop I went to, he had a fucking Duramax truck.
Look,
He had like those God, what slipping my mind, the things that track the sun, like capture the sun's energy.
so
What are those called?
boring.
Solar panels?
Dyson
Solar panels,
sphere?
yeah, solar panels.
okay.
A Dyson
He had
sphere?
solar panels on his house. He had
So
like a
boring.
fucking tractor. He had a Duramax truck. I'm like, I'm surprised he didn't have like direct TV.
New frontier diabetes.
This is
It's like a mixture of microplastic count and diabetes and midichlorians.
Oh, I wish I had
Plastic,
the
What?
calories.
I gotta ask you something completely off subject here, Jeffy.
what?
I gotta ask you something completely off subject here, Jeffy.
The fastest I've gone was 130, and it was also on a
Daffy.
track. And I would not do this on the surface streets. Okay.
Oh, nobody cares about you.
Mine's 160 on the speedometer, but that's probably really 190 realistically. 'cause me and
Liar.
my brothers used to have drag cars, and we used to
No.
take it to the drag strip, and those didn't have.
You've been streaming for 2 decades. You never brought that up. This guy's such a freaking liar.
Any real
Oh my god.
speedometers on them. Who knows? You go by
Tachometer.
what the thing said.
Tachometer.
So you're going 190.
Not speedometer.
In a
and are
straight
you-
line, yeah.
Are you?
Uh,
Wait.
Or am I wrong?
Did you ever find out? Oh, or you
I think tachometer is oh no.
another one, Tech?
no, go ahead.
Well, Rapidly says, Wings, did you ever find out who was taking pictures of Kelly at church yesterday?
That's a troll comment.
Oh my god.
Because I'm like, I thought you didn't.
Good
I'm
job,
surprised you go to
Jeffy,
church.
for
Dude, yo, she lost a lot of weight. I was happy. Like, hey, good for you, man. That's hard. And you gained it all back. I mean, when you live with this freaking look at him. Look at that ugly smug face. That's the thumbnail.
being able to discern what is probably a good
yeah.
conversation starter.
There was nobody taking pictures at Kelly. There was a the service.
All right, that's
live
fine.
streams.
I'm only asking because I thought you
Look at
didn't
him.
go to church. I thought you said you don't believe
What's
in
your
anything.
Look here.
Dude, like you should bring people in the Oval Office. You bring terrorists in the Oval Office that work for Syrian government at this point. You can't bring the Epstein victims in the Oval Office and just
Well, he can't because he knows he probably is the one who did it.
Right.
It's like, come to the Oval Office and come meet your abuser 20 years after the fact.
It's like, he's in that fucking Epstein files like Jesus is in the Bible. He's all over that bitch.
Yep.
Okay.
Right.
This is old news, unfortunately, man. Unfortunately, nobody cares anymore, unfortunately. The news cycle switched. Like, it's crazy world we live in.
Based on no evidence? Really? Really? Okay.
Based on no evidence. I mean, even the little bit that they released, he was in. Just imagine what they're not releasing. Somebody in chat said Wings does do it's not that, right? Like 12 hours of podcasting a week. You know, a lot of people might think it's easy.
Dude, spit it out. Spit it. I get pissed off with
every week for 6 months. It's mentally taxing. It basically shackles you to your computer. So every day, every morning.
2 hours a day, 12 hours. Oh my God.
Every day of the week, you got to be here for 2 hours.
Love it. I love that.
Well, you love that because you don't.
The contrast between the two. Dude, I worked 2 freaking jobs and I still have time to make videos and all that. Like, it's a sacrifice when you like doing something for fun or whatever the hell. You lazy bum. Because this streaming takes into his... and podcasting, it goes into his sleep schedule. You know, he can't sleep a full 14 hours a day anymore.
Don't leave the house.
Yeah, you're built that way.
You don't leave the house.
Yeah, I love it. I love the fact that we can spend our mornings with these fine folks. It drives me delighted.
Yeah, most of you work 8 hours a day, but you don't work 8 hours a day.
Look at him, liar. I'm so jealous of these guys. Like, you don't have to like do whatever. You can. I mean, I like leaving the house. Unlike these guys, I like touching grass. These guys, they seem to not. But dude, that's easy money, man. God damn.
Days a week.
No, I don't. No.
Here's why I hate therapy, Jeffy.
Yeah.
There's a sanitarium called Waverly Hills in Kentucky. It's an abandoned sanitarium at this point.
Something stupid. Watch.
One of those haunted houses. But before all that happened, and it was government funded. It had nurses and doctors and everything at that place. It was a.
I'm shocked nobody's eating.
Hospital.
He's dreaming about it. He's dreaming about food right now.
And you know what?
Top
some
left.
of the therapists at that hospital suggested for tuberculosis that would cure these patients.
Tuberculosis? I have no idea. No.
Fresh air. They had fresh air therapy.
What does that have to do with
go out onto the roof and just breathe fresh air? It didn't fucking work. Fresh air doesn't cure tuberculosis. And these doctors who were paid doctors' wages, this is their answer to cure the patients.
Oh my God.
Fresh air.
And what was the year of that study? Just so we're on the same page. I'm curious.
Well, wait a minute. That's a ridiculous argument.
Yeah, just like shock therapy is a ridiculous argument to bring up.
Well, no, shock therapy actually does work.
Apparently it works.
It can work when they've tried. But wait, see, you got to be careful when you're broadcasting out to the world and you're saying things like this because there are plenty
getting scolded by a fat loser
of doctors that at the time, based on what they knew, did the best with what they have. It doesn't mean that they're hacks or quacks or anything.
Yeah, idiot.
So what I'm saying is that tuberculosis, which is not psychiatry or psychology,
literally,
it's almost
bro. Have you not played Red Dead 2? It's like in your lungs. That's like your body, not your head. You
like
idiot.
Apples to oranges, but fine. I'm sure there have been. I know there have been therapeutic,
look at him,
mental
smug
therapeutic
bastard.
techniques
look at
that
him.
have gone
look
the way
at
of the dodo because with advancements in education and training and whatnot, and education and evidence. Sorry. We've realized that doesn't work. This works better. Like, but you don't throw the entire industry out. Well, you can say that.
Yeah, I'm not throwing the industry. I'm saying equine therapy.
You've never been to any therapy. How would you know?
Life in somebody's face has a higher chance of fixing their depression than petting a fucking horse.
Okay, so you want to pitch it and see if or do you want
What's the correlation? I'm
to save it for now.
Well, the idea is I want to bring in somebody divisive every Friday. Like, because generally Thursday's like the movie stream, but Friday, let's prep the movie stuff with like somebody that comes in like a Scientologist or like a guy that's hardcore Republican or a guy that's maybe like even a racist, like somebody that's very decisive that has completely different.
So they should just get you to host or come in that day. That's the special guest. Wings of Fat Ass Redemption.
You than anybody else.
It's not gonna happen. He won't
this show
call
gets
anybody.
made fun of. I've seen people call it low-cal liberal and shit like that. I'm liberal, like I am. I can't say I've always been. I was a Republican for the first part of my youth.
Nobody cares about politics,
as I've gotten
bro.
older, I've gotten more liberal. Like I said, Wings playing a show. I've done some playing on shows, but we never get around to the stuff I play in. So it's like, okay, like I was gonna play in a bit this segment, but I'm like, we probably won't talk about it because
text on. Let's go. What do you got?
I don't have it ready right now, but there's this turtle named Tommy I see on the internet, and Tommy is a racist turtle. And I wanted to us watch videos of Tommy and maybe talk about why Tommy's a racist turtle.
What?
He's racist against who?
The color black.
Is it black people or the color black?
The color black.
So I could put a black piece of cardboard in front of him
and he'll attack it.
So it's not really racist. He's
the racist is the funny part of it. Like, anytime he's...
There's no chemistry between these two. He says stuff that is outlandish and hyperbolic, or I guess hyperbole. It's a hyperbole. He's being sarcastic. And this guy just on the right just deconstructs it. It makes him look like a fat loser on the left.
Sees the color black, he attacks it. I have my own issues being a fat motherfucker.
What?
Yeah.
Like I have to move the gut around.
Yeah, I know what that is. Yeah, I get
that.
Yeah,
you have to move the gut around, and like when a woman is tall like this, and the gut's in the way too, and the height difference, sex is just unpleasurable at that point. It's a workout.
How would you know?
I don't know. I've had sex at 450 pounds before.
Holy,
me too.
Well, but
your dick hasn't worked in 6 years though. How?
No, hold on. But at 5'6", 450 pounds.
Your call. I don't
doing
care.
it.
Dude, I wish we could get the live money, dog.
There it is. I hear it. Been fired at Dubai in the time we've been having this conversation.
For real?
Vessels have been attacked in the Strait of Hormuz. Trump's a delight, isn't he?
The Trump shoot missile in Dubai? I guess this does defeat Trump's whole talking point.
Why? What happened?
Gemini says, as early May 2026, Iran has launched a sustained campaign of ballistic missiles and drones targeting UAE.
Damn.
And including Dubai and Abu Dhabi, causing fires,
Abu Dhabi,
infrastructure, port disruptions, and flight suspensions.
Sniff.
Look at they had a multi-tiered missile attack against multiple targets, including U.S. ships. Like one of the U.S. Navy ships have been hit during this targeting. So Trump said, what does Iran have to fight us with? We've killed everything. You've killed everything on the surface, man. They live in a desert mountain terrain. They probably got tons and tons of vehicles and missiles inside of the mountains. They're an oil country. They got to have weapons, right?
I know.
Yeah.
If they ever used a nuclear weapon, because nuclear weapons aren't weapons, they're shields. But if they were ever stupid enough to be like, fuck Macedonia, I'm nuking Macedonia. Fuck Macedonia, I'm nuking Macedonia. Fuck Macedonia, I'm nuking Macedonia. Guess what? You have the entire world coming on you at that point. You have the United Kingdom, you have all of NATO, because everybody's going to fuck you up.
Like, okay, well, why don't we just go to Israel and say, you know what? You're small. We're going to annex you. Fuck Greenland. We're going to take Israel. We're going to have America is going to have a state in the Middle East, and then fuck with us. Fuck with America. Launch missiles into Tel Aviv, but it's no longer Tel Aviv, Israel.
Republicans, though, Dave.
The government gets free speech, but we pay for it with our taxes when it comes to schools. So but if you're saying a private school, sure. Is the N-word acceptable? Of course it's not acceptable, but it shouldn't be illegal to say it.
What are we showing, Wings?
I'm sure somebody said I was laughable that said Russia is currently losing a war to Ukraine. Because Russia has...
Hey, jackass, what's uncrane? Uncrane.
Lost 270,000 people to drone strikes as of May 4th, 2026.
No, they've lost 270,000 drones.
3 morons talking politics. What could go wrong? Wow, one of them was stuffing his face. I'm surprised there wasn't more food stuffing in that. Jesus Christ. If you have no content when you only have politics to talk about and freaking food. Fucking food, and freaking food, man. Embarrassing. Let's see what people are saying. Kelly built like a Fallout 4 super mutant. Picture of Kelly got to be on the back of a $10 bill, playa. She's like Homer Simpson with the muumuu dress. Dude, yeah, that's true. Richard, I drove drag cars and hit 190 miles per hour. Also, Richard, head tilt. So that's his tell. When he tilts his head, he's lying. Come on, dude. That's crazy. Freaking annoying. They need to cancel, lock out all of it. This is just cringy people that should be working real jobs. Just my opinion. It's your boy T. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.